If possible, pull the vehicle over into an emergency lane or side street away from traffic danger. Make sure the vehicle park gear is selected and the handbrake is up. Put the vehicle in first gear if it is a manual transmission. If you own a Prius or 86, please check your owner's manual. Remove the socket tool from the tool kit. This tool is used to loosen and tighten the vehicle wheel nuts. Whilst the vehicle is still on the ground and hasn't yet been jacked up, attach the socket tool to the wheel nut, and to loosen the nut, turn the tool anti-clockwise. These nuts may be fairly tight, so you can use your weight by standing on the socket tool. Make sure you keep an eye out for oncoming traffic. Locate and remove the vehicle floor jack from its mounting position, usually located in the rear of the vehicle next to the spare tyre. Place the jack under the safe jacking point and proceed to lift the vehicle enough so that there is at least 5 cm gap between the tyre and the road so that it can be safely removed. Remove the loose wheel nuts from the wheel studs and remove the loose wheel and tyre. Put the damaged tyre and wheel back into the spare wheel location. Collect the good spare tyre and place it in front of the wheel studs. Lift the wheel up and line up the studs, then push the wheel onto the studs. Gather the wheel nuts and screw one nut on each of the wheel studs by hand. Some nuts will have a taper on one side and a flat edge on the other. These nuts will need to be put on tapered side facing the wheel. After the wheel nuts have been secured, gather the socket tool for the wheel nuts and tighten the wheel as much as possible in a diagonal fashion. You may find the wheel spins after tightening, but don't worry, the wheel can be fully secured once the vehicle is dropped down off the jack. After the wheel has been secured in the air, let the vehicle down off the floor jack. Once the weight of the vehicle is lowered onto the ground, tighten the wheel in a diagonal fashion and as tight as possible by hand. Ensure to pull into your local service station or repairer to make sure that your tyre pressures are correct. Ensure your tyres are regularly rotated and balanced every 6 months or 10,000 kilometers. This will ensure you gain the maximum tyre life from the vehicle and save you dollars in the long run. Have your wheel alignment checked at least once every 12 months. This is to ensure that tyres are wearing evenly to prevent the replacement of tyres prematurely, especially if the vehicle has come into contact with a gutter or large bump or potholes.